Hello and welcome! This is Mouse Gunner, and we're back with some more Hearts of Iron 4, continuing on with my Make Love Not War series. And making love is really behind us at this point. We've been at war with the USSR for some time now, and it looks like war with the United Kingdom is pretty much an eventuality. They are justifying war goals against us, and their current focus is Norwegian intervention, which will give them war goals against our ally, Norway, here. So I think it's a matter of time, and I need to start planning for that eventuality. So the first thing I'm going to do is go into my recruitment tab and expand the number of troops that I am recruiting. So I'm going to add a tank unit, I am going to add a infantry unit, and I am going to add an SS unit. Now this is going to put more of a strain on my production. And the other eventuality I have to prepare for is the fact that resources are going to get cut off. Now I have reorganized my fleets, or am in the process of reorganizing my fleet. So what I've done is I've changed some of the orders here. The Baltic Sea is less of priority because my main enemy over here, the Soviet Union, no longer has any access to this sea because we have taken Leningrad. So I'm not worried about that. So I've rerouted my fleet and instead am going up here to maybe cut off the Soviet Union. But when it comes to war with the with England here, I may reroute them again. Now my U-boats I have placed more in line with a possible confrontation with the United Kingdom, so they're hanging around the Channel, the North Sea, and a little bit over here as well, although we could always reroute them over to the western approaches over here to kind of encircle the United Kingdom. Right now it's not a key, but it may be later. And then my other submarine fleet is just focusing on, again, the Soviet Union, but we can always change that up. But I have reorganized them. I removed the one destroyer and I'm sending it over here so that I can add it into the Kriegsmarine fleet here with the rest of the non-submarine ships. Okay, so I guess there's no way to get rid of that without... All right. Any case, the other thing I need to do is I have to prepare for winter. From what we've seen, when weather gets really bad in Russian territory, supply starts to really cut down to the point that you really can't do a whole lot. Now, I'm doing an attack on Smolensk, and it is going well. As a matter of fact, we're having that occurrence where I loaded in a save game, and I'm actually getting indicators of the troop counts and composition here, which is actually really darn helpful for me. Speaking of which, we do need to send some of these guys into this fight while I am paying attention to that. You know, these guys can wait. They have some low organization. But the point is, winter's coming and I have to prepare for it. So, my plan is to actually pull out most of my tank and motorized divisions from the Russian front during the winter and putting them over in the west. And I think it's going to be up to the Poles to hold out here. So I made this drive over here. I don't think we're going to be able to maintain this. Yes, numbers of the Soviets are very weak, and I probably could push them and continue to push them. But eventually, it's going to get to a point where I can't really maintain the border anyway. So I think the best course of action here is just pull out and reroute. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. And I'm going to help with this attack into Smolensk as well. So we're just going to do this attack. And then once we get Smolensk, I can pull out the different motorized and mechanized and tank units and bring them to the west. And then with the rest of the infantry, I was initially going to have them come in here and reinforce this front. I think where I have troops, we're going to do that. But for the most part, I think I'm just going to solidify a border here. So I'm actually not going to cross this river. Instead, and it's hard to tell who's moving where, so I'm just going to go ahead and select all these guys and then split them again. So this unit I'm going to send up here, and then this unit I'm going to split in half, and I'm going to send these men here. Do I have any units here? Yes, I do. Okay, good. As long as I have some men. And these men are going to... I guess the only real place I have left is there's some places in... No, actually, I have everywhere pretty much covered. So this last group, I'm going to send in here as well. But the main reason I'm doing that is so we can just put troops into Smolensk, and then we'll probably pull out the rest. If the Soviets take it back, they take it back. Otherwise, this is the plan. So the drive was worth it while it had a chance. Now, I am not going to pull out units from over here. I'm going to continue this push. And I am going to attempt to cut troops off in here. So I'm going to attack here soon. And because I allowed time to go by, I don't actually see unit strength anymore. So we're kind of in the dark now. But again, probably for the winter, we're just going to solidify here. If I can cut off units in the meantime, that's great. But for the right now... Oh, I forgot the other part of my plan. But in any case, we do need some steel. So, steel. We'll trade with Sweden because that is a trade we can make. Okay. Anyway, the one difference I wanted to make, though, is in construction. And we need to start building refineries. So, I'll put one over in Danzig. And I'll put one over in Brandenburg. And then what I'm going to do is put these at the top. Now, because we have enough civilian factories that we're still going to be working on building the military factories, I think that's fine. I'm not going to do any more than 2, but we need more oil and rubber because that's going to be the thing that's a real problem once the fighting with the Allies start. Because we're going to get cut off from a lot of our supplies, and we're going to only be able to trade with those that we don't need a sea lane to do so. So... hopefully we can manage that. And I would very much like to flip the Romanians before this all goes down. I am improving relations here, so we're just going to have to wait and be patient here with Romania. But they are fascist now, so they'll be the last key. Unfortunately, it looks like I'm never going to be able to flip the Netherlands because they went with the Allies. So really, the last 2 hopes are Sweden... well, actually, technically 3 hopes. Finland, Sweden, and Romania. We already have Turkey, which is helping over here against the Soviets. At least I hope they're helping. Okay. But at the moment, I'm not really all that afraid. Okay, so I'm going to split these guys in half and send them in. And hopefully we can make gains here, because it's going to be winter soon. And see, they already retook that territory that I abandoned. It's going to be winter soon, and I'm going to have to start worrying about supply. Right now, we're not being affected, but it's coming. Okay, these guys are in position, so I think we're ready. Let's go ahead and try and push here. Let's see what we're up against. So we've got 3 divisions. Now 4. Oh, they're trying to evacuate here, huh? We'll try and stop that. How many divisions am I facing? Okay, Greece has finally capitulated. That's great news. We've got our anti-air upgrade. Okay. Oh, I was going to look at this. How many divisions were there? So it's 3 on 3. We are having supply issues. Let's see if it's now... Okay, just in this one coordinate's affecting us. Probably because we just captured it. Alright, so let's take a look at Greece. So Greece is now mostly held by Italy. There is some territory that was captured by Bulgaria. And all that's left is Crete, which I'll leave up to the Italians. That's up to them to deal with. And here's the destroyer that I was waiting for. So let's go ahead and grab the Kriegsmarine here, and then grab the destroyer and merge. Okay, so as far as the research goes, it's 41. I figure Navy is what I want to go with, because we're behind on submarines, and submarines are going to be important here very soon. So I'm going to go ahead and take the next submarine tech so we can upgrade our submarines, or at least start producing better ones. Alright, it looks like I managed to take some territory here. This attack ended up getting canceled. That kind of makes me upset. Let's split these guys. And put them here. Okay. We managed to take Smolensk. Now it's time. So, infantry is here. I am only going to hold Smolensk in this territory here. I'm not going to hold anywhere else. So, let's take the infantry. How many were there? I actually lost count. So, we have 8. Let's split them in half. We'll remove 1. We'll put those 3 up here. The cavalry is going to stay with this group. Okay. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab everybody. That is part of Rommel's group. As a matter of fact, there we go. So everybody that's part of Rommel's group is going to strategically redeploy. And they're going to deploy all the way over here in the west. And we're going to place them here, and then we'll kind of divide them up. Alright, so all those divisions are going to be gone. We're going to keep a couple of the SS divisions in the area. As a matter of fact, where did those guys end up? Alright, so they're staying in Smolensk for now. Which is fine. Alright, so I think we more or less have the... Put this one troop over there. We have the men divided where we want them, so we have some semblance of a border that we should be able to hold on to. Here, let's send that guy over there. Now, I could push up to there. Don't see a reason not to push up to there. Grab one of these divisions and throw it over there. And yeah, we might as well come up the river if we've at least got the opportunity. Matter of fact, there's no point to this area, is there, having troops in there, so... Because I can't do that, so... Guess what we'll do is we'll have these guys come down to here, these guys come into here, and these guys go over there. There, that's good division. Okay. Alright, so just, you know, holding out for the winter kind of stuff. No, this group can't go there. So I was just seeing what I could accomplish. Alright, so I think we're ready pretty much with our troops and where they are need to be. Oh, we do have a division. Oh yeah, okay. Confusing myself with some of this stuff. Okay, so let's just focus up here for now. Alright. So this attack was mostly just to stop the guys from escaping when we go to make the cutoff move, which is to move here, then there. And the Estonians might cut them off for me. They might help me with that. So all we might have to do is just capture this one region. Okay, so it looks like our infantry is starting to get beat back, as they have reinforced there a little bit. Now the Italians are coming in here in force, which is really helping. Oh boy. I kind of wonder if some of those divisions managed to end up in here because we're now having resistance. Well, we'll just have to see. You know, I could have sent these guys into that fight to help out. Yeah, we're going to do that. I don't want any more reinforcements happening here. Well, we'll just do one attack for now. So right now it's 2, yeah, so a couple divisions managed to escape. Alright, there we go. Okay. And this fight got canceled again. Not exactly sure why. Just keeps getting canceled. We're winning the fight, and then it just gets canceled. Okay, so what do we need resources-wise? Chromium. We're already dealing with Turkey. Let's deal with Turkey some more. Okay. Everything looks like it's progressing there. See, you know, we're going to leave a lot of this fighting to the Poles. If the Poles are going to manage to hold on to this stuff and push, then good for them. I mean, we're giving them that territory anyway, so... Alright, so these guys have been cut off. I'm going to take a few of these units, put them into there. Alright. Okay. Now for the cutoff. Well, we're having to defend, so maybe not the cutoff. Okay, cutoff. Go in here. There's nobody there, so this should be easy. Okay. And then here. Oh, actually, wait until the rest of you get there. Hello? I'm canceling this. Thank you. Okay. Now we attack. So the Poles are leading this attack. We are being attacked, though. That's actually going to be problematic here. If they try and cut me off. Oh, the Poles already got there. Good. All right. Now we can smash these guys, who are completely and totally cut off. And I'll just put the tanks into it. Oh, come on. It flipped to the Poles? Bullcrap. Alright, fine. Then I don't need to hold it. Alright, you know what? You get to fight for that territory. I don't care. Go there. Go there. The important thing is we cut troops off. That's the important thing. Alright. The winter's going to be upon us for sure. I mean, we're not doing too bad in supply, actually. Alright, fine. Be that way. I guess we'll never get that... Oh, wait. Okay, non-aggression pact from Sweden? Wait, hold on. They are now fascist. We're going to accept it. Let's see if we can get them into our faction. Alright, they're going to say no because of that neutral foreign policy, which honestly they shouldn't have, because the befriend thing was supposed to have gotten rid of that. Which is the main reason we can't get them into our faction. We are going to improve relations just to see if we can get that. Who knows, maybe they'll ask. Alright, well. Oh, we're being attacked here. Alright, well, that's not a big deal. Okay. So you guys are now here. You know, honestly, keeping them together I don't feel is really a bad thing. What I am going to do is grab the Green Army. And I'm going to tell them. You know what? I'm not going to tell them that. They're just going to be where they are. Alright, let's just continue. I was thinking about telling them to do a defensive line here, but you know what? You don't really get a bonus for doing that. You mostly get a bonus for planning. Okay. My tanks and stuff are here. Let's grab them. Let's put them... Again, it's winter time, so there's not going to be a whole lot I can do right now. We'll just have them go up there and kind of sit. And it's up to the Poles now to do what they want to do. And it looks like they've been pretty successful so far. As a matter of fact, looks like I'm going to have to... Well, you know what? I'm just going to leave my line as it is. And we'll let the Poles do the rest. If the Poles beat the Soviet Union on their own, well, then that's their deal. Alright, so where are we on this? We're 8 days away, so we're getting there. Oh, some other things I want to change. Air-wise. Alright. I don't feel that there's really anything over here, so I'm going to cancel all these missions over the Baltic Sea. I just don't feel like there's a point to it. Maybe there was a point at one time, but not now. Okay. And we do now have air dominance over Baltic states. We still have air dominance over the northern front. But over here, we managed to limit them to just few bombers. Let's take a look at that. So our fighters lost 31 versus their enemy bombers 118. So I think it's getting to the point where I'm happy to maybe cancel this group and just have the 271 fighters. Well, actually, it would be... Yeah, just cancel this group. And that'd be these two groups are all that's left in this group. So 2 groups of fighters and 1 group of heavy fighters. Okay. I have interception going on over here? Why do I have interception mission going on? I guess we cancel that. Maybe because I rerouted a heavy fighter and they still had a mission up and they just decided to do that over Germany. It's possible that's a mission I put out a while ago. As a matter of fact, let's start canceling these missions. I'm not seeing any action over here, and I'm unlikely to. And it's actually, I'm probably losing stuff from accidents and stuff, so let's get rid of a lot of these missions. We don't need to be consuming planes. Okay. Now it's time to kind of just sit tight for the winter. And wait. Except now the Poles are attacking here. I almost kind of wonder if it's my time to help. Looks like it's going pretty well. Only 2 divisions there? What happened to the Soviet resistance from before? take a look at supply, though. Okay, I'm not seeing the problems with supply that I've seen in the past. We do have our focus, so... Ooh. Alright, the Swedes are ready. Invite to faction. I think this is big. Because historically, Sweden did not get involved in the war, and that should really help, especially the resources they have are really going to help. Okay, focuses. We really only have one real viable one left. The only thing other than that we can do is we could do around the Maginot Line, but considering the fact that Belgium and Netherlands are already part of the Allies, they'll probably already be at war with us. So there's really no point in doing that at all. And we would have to go down the other line anyway, which would put us at war with Danzig. But let's just do this, which gives us either 50% research on the nuke tech or rocketry technology. And I think I'm going to go down the rocketry tree with that, although it'd be fun to have nukes, maybe. All right, well. Now they've joined. Let's see. Call to arms. Will they do it? No. But that might be one of those things that we just have to kind of wait. Or I think in Turkey's case, they actually asked me if they could get involved. So we'll just have to see about that. It looks like the Turks might have actually lost ground here, but it was only to a single division, so I don't think we're too worried about that. The one thing that drives me crazy is I get no intel in the territory I hold. I get it with the Poles, but why do I get no intel in this territory? You know what? I have 3 divisions here. Why do I have 3 divisions there? I don't need 3 divisions there. What we'll do is we'll put them in here, because this is an area that the Soviets are likely to attack. Okay. Looks like Poland is doing really well. Okay, so we've got something. Italian-German technology treaty. So this must be something that Italy did. Italy suggests an exchange of technology and ideas that will bring our nations closer and make us both stronger. Okay, so we get mountain infantry and naval doctrine. Or we say no, and we lose political power, and they... probably not happy with us. Well, I don't see a reason why we would say no, because they're our ally, so definitely we'll take the mountain infantry and the naval doctrine. And speaking of which, where are we on the mountain infantry? Alright. I believe we already got that, so we wouldn't get any benefit, really, I don't think, from that, but the naval doctrine we will. Okay, so this fight is going very well. Shouldn't hold out much longer. Just want to make sure I don't have any attrition from having these guys here. I have attrition from them moving, but once they're still, I think they're okay. Okay. Now we're going to need to do this move. And put the 7 infantry into it. Actually, what I'm going to do, now that I think about it, I'm going to go here, then here, so we get 2 directions of attack. Okay. That's going much better. How many divisions am I facing? 7. But we've got 2 directions of attack. Hopefully it will go decently. And then we'll probably stop at once we've gotten to the river here. I could push here, actually. There's nothing wrong with that. Oh. Join war. Yeah, see, that's exactly what I was waiting for. Accept. Okay, perfect. And, great. These guys never... So mostly the problem is getting these guys to join the faction. They just won't do it. And I think I've improved... I might have improved relations as high as they'll go. So Romanians may not go. But getting, again, the Swedes involved Gives me more forces overall. You know, I wonder if just attacking here now is a good call. Looks like it is, because there's only one division here. And depending on how this goes... Oh, looks like they're reinforcing heavily. Alright, so... Never mind. We got pushed back here a little bit. We'll throw this guy back in the fighting once the day ticks. Okay, he can get back in there. Alright. I think this is a good point to put a cut in the video, so we're going to slow down the advance in the winter here, although it doesn't look like Poland is going to stop the advance, which is, you know, fine. I'm just capturing territory for them anyway, so it's better they start working for it. Let's actually see a synopsis of how things are going. So, Italy has lost a little over 100,000 casualties. Hungary's lost 150. I've lost 200. Bulgaria has lost nothing. Norway has lost nothing. Japan's lost about 73K. And Turkey's lost 23K versus 1.35 million for the Soviet Union, about 140,000 for Yugoslavia, which doesn't exist anymore. And then the next one would be Greece here with 144, and they don't exist anymore. So I think the war has been going pretty darn well for us. In any case, I hope you guys have enjoyed the video. This is Mouse Gunner signing out.